Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Jeneth Blackert,
And I'm the Irene.
and this is the Hout Hustle Mystic Morning Show. Today, we're talking with Susan Penno, and we are talking about, well, wow, we will probably just have a bunch of hands raised and have them ask about how she can help their lives in a profound way.
Yeah.
She's a crazy accurate medium, crazy accurate psychic. Probably one of the best that I've seen in a long time. So,
A couple words about Susan. Susan is a professional light worker with more than 16 years working with the spiritual industry, an evidential medium connecting to you, to your loved ones in the spirit world using the beautiful modalities of mediumship, channeling. She channels the cosmic light beings for the last 18 years, and their presence is now palpable as we are in need of their influence to help our world, our existence. Susan is also a spiritual development teacher, a soul sorcerer, light coder, energy healing facilitator, intuitive reader, exorcist, and space clearer. And she is just a remarkable human being as well. So welcome, wonderful human. Welcome, Susan.
welcome, wonderful human.
I love her. She's so fun. And when I spoke with her on our pre-call, it felt like I knew her like as a friend from before, and it was so cool. So
Oh,
it just one she's just one of those souls that you can truly connect with without saying words. It was cool. I think y'all find the same thing.
You guys on the last show, which we recently had, maybe 6 or 7 weeks ago, Susan blew my mind because I think that when oftentimes we have a new speaker on, there's like a level of, okay, where can I take them? And when I find that we can go anywhere with them, then I am just like having my own field day because I feel like it's a place where we can really expand consciousness in a greater way. And Susan is one of those that really supported us. Susan, why don't you start with a little bit of your background as far as your mediumship and your psychic, and we'll make sure we get some hands raised. And we probably will just take callers this whole time if you want, because I feel like that's the greatest way to experience your work. When we had the chance to experience it, we were just like in awe. So yeah. I'll let you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Hello, I was so happy to see you again. My first recollection of seeing spirit guides was seeing my sister in my mother's womb. And I clearly recall, because I'm just a year and a little bit older than my sister, but I remember seeing her guides in the form of orbs, reassuring her that don't worry, we're with you, we will help you. You will get through this. You need these lessons to help you, because we had an interesting childhood, I'll put it that way. So that's my first recollection, my first memory in this lifetime. I've seen spirit guides and I knew who they were. But then as I got a little bit along and the world got their hands on me, I became fearful of anything to do with that, because I was born with the door open. Long story short, a lot of us are. And as I did not have anyone to help mentor me, to reassure me that I'm normal, not to be scared, and to teach me the tools so that I'm in control of my own energy rather than other energies influencing me in a way that made me feel uncomfortable. I'm so passionate about teaching others how they can connect to their own spirit guides, who I see as our teachers who love us unconditionally, and also to their higher selves, and to them knowing who they are, giving the discernment. That's the main thing, is the discernment, because when you have discernment, you can tell the difference between the different energies. You can feel and sense the energy that's right for you. And there are so many different realities, just as they are thousands of dimensions in the one space. But ultimately, we all have that pure divine essence within us that's inherent in all beings. But we when we take our physical form, we forget. Well, most of us forget. And my guides show me that there are two types of souls currently in our dimension of Earth. There's some that are still on their spiritual evolution, remembering who they are. And then there are the other souls who are the helpers. And that's what I've seen so much of in the last 3 years. 12 years ago, I started seeing them. But in the last 3 years, especially last year, because of the great change, the ones who are the helpers are waking up, remembering that they are here for a reason, that they are here to help others. And once they're able to connect to all that they are and have that communication, that clear communication with their assigned spirit team, it's the most beautiful thing to see them like a flower, a bud opening up so everyone can see their colours and feel the fragrance and energies. And that's what I love doing. I love helping people who close buds know who they are and open up. And also the other ones who are still on the wheel of reconnecting, or the karmic wheel, some people say, evolving, helping these ones as well.
Yeah, that's fabulous. I think I want to ask you, what it would be one of the messages that you feel that some of those people that are holding back or still holding in, and maybe in some ways it's all of us, what would be a message that you would start with to kind of help them really open up?
Not to be fearful, but embrace themselves. Because there's been systematically an indoctrination in mankind that keeps them, that had been keeping them at a certain level so that they're not able to fly. And a lot of it's been about control. Yeah. And as you can see, you know yourself that people are changing. Our dimension is changing. It's becoming more light as we reconnect and help others connect too.
Absolutely.
It's an exciting time. It's a crazy time.
Yeah.
Oh, but crazy can be a good thing.
Is there anything else you want to add before we take some callers? Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that.
Yeah, you're going to take your time,
okay, so this is for the readings. And all right then, so cool. I'm excited. I always love it. One thing I'd like to add is, and I love the, crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of us have been made to feel as if we're crazy because of how we are. And this is the time for us now to see that there's nothing wrong with us at all. It's the time to really reconnect, embrace and love who you are, and follow your own knowing, which I'm excited to teach in the classes anyway. I'm ready.
I feel like that's the key thing that I feel like I've learned through spiritual growth is that knower, which I like calling it my knower inside of me. All right. On some classes so I can actually read some names.
I still can't read them. I have glasses.
We have a Mystique community, so we always bring them up first. So we are going to start with Dana.
Beautiful.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Susan.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So my question is, I am at the physical end. It's already energetically completed, but at the physical end of a 21-year contract. And as I know, I deeply feel the freedom that I'm walking into. Can you please expand on my next chapter a bit?
That's quite an open question because they're bombarding me with so much about you. And during that time, they're showing me previously roller coaster energy, up and down, mastery. So you've been on the self-mastery wheel, and it's shown you how magnificent you are, your strengths, and what needs to be cleared. And you've done that beautifully. I see you really stepping in. They give me a vision of gold steps. Now, every colour is significant. It means something. And the gold, oh, and they've dressed you in yellow, so you're the teacher. I see you really stepping up into yourself as a master, as a teacher. I see things, it's like a net above you that held everything you wanted, everything you needed. And it has been intermittent, but then I see it being more solid, more smooth flow. And the most important key to really unlocking that is self-love, has been self-love for you.
Yeah.
And you're doing so well, and you've really been on this journey for a while. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They're also saying there's a need for you to focus a little bit more on grounding because the energies are moving very quickly. You're able to discern them a lot more than you were. Jot down the ideas. I see them coming in streams and then in rivers. Ideas would just come to you. Jot them all down. I see books as if you're meant to be reading something, writing something so others can read. They keep telling me teacher. So does that resonate with you?
It does. Thank you so much. Yes, I've been having, like for the last at least 6 months, really vivid, lucid states in the early hours. And so much has been revealing to me, like a lot of things, a lot are streaming in.
Okay.
And writing is
That's fantastic. I can't wait to read your first book.
actually, I've been working, just gathering all the bits and pieces. I'm creating a codex. That's what I've been guided to do.
And that's the thing,
I
as long
love
as
it.
it's light coding as well. So your words are light coding. Just when someone just looks at one word, they get hit with the frequencies from those codes. So that's amazing.
Yes, I'm also a
Wow.
light language activator now too, so I feel like I'll be stepping more into that.
Oh, absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate that.
Dana is one of our Mystique members, and I remember when she was just answering questions, she would answer a couple questions while we were in our group, and I just looked over and I saw teacher as well, and I love that you picked up on that just immediately. And from did you hear y'all? You'll hear where she said, "Oh, they've dressed you in," and it was yellow or so. And you were able to discern that from, from what you were receiving. But it was so cool to see Dana. Gosh, I can't wait to see her book as well.
Awesome.
It's so cool.
Fabulous. Love this. All right. Next up is Paula. She's also from our Mystique Inner Circle.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So I have been in this place where I'm in a new community and like I'm being called out in different ways, and I'm just looking for a little more clarity around what that might potentially look like in this space that I'm at here in this public space.
You're an earth angel. I see your wings. You say, I've been called out where you are now. But my guides have shown me you have always had a notion, I have to go here. I don't know why I'm still sitting here when my plan was to be at a different destination or leave at a certain time. And all of a sudden, someone comes along and you say something to them. Either it's a smile or they sit next to you and they tell you their stories. They tell you what needs healing, and you've been divinely guided even when you were very, very young. So I've seen you doing your angelic work. where you are now, they're saying trust, just continue to trust. You're one of these ones where you've learned how to go with the flow, and you've really learned how to trust who you are and your connection with your guides, which is really beautiful. But your light is shining so beautifully, and I see you're a healer, aren't you? I see healing, an earth angel and an energy healer. And even when you were a child, you presented for others to step up and do the right thing or not. You have a huge role. We've always had a huge role. They're talking about the bodhisattvas. I don't know if you know what a bodhisattva is. Bodhisattvas are when people reach a certain level of their soul evolution where they complete mastery and they don't need to come back to learn anything, but they choose to come back to help others. And this is how I see you in that form. And you've had many people push your buttons. You've had many people not do the right thing by you. But that's because you put your hand up many times in the spirit world to be the person or the situation for others to see, okay, I have a choice here to do the right thing or to do the wrong thing. And you're part of a large team who help because the karmic wheel or the wheel of lessons has been sped up. And so you just need to remember that it happens to a lot of earth angels, that you're here not for a long time. Oh, thank you, guys. They also want me to ask this question just to help identify. There's also a feeling of not knowing your place, not knowing where you fit in. Even if you're amongst a lot of people, there's been a feeling or sensing that I'm still trying to find my group or I'm still trying to find a part of me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, very much.
And what that is knowing your divine self and how magnificently beautiful you are. You chose to be in role to help so many. And you've been doing so beautifully. They're saying just continue as you are. But remember your wings. Remember your source. Remember your light. You're very powerful. And for you, it's now is letting go of any experience that didn't make you feel peaceful and remembering that you're here in role. They show me that your meditations are going to be quite profound. Ask your guides to show you yourself, who you are. And there's so many lessons, there's so many people teaching this and teaching that. When you're grounded, you see the truth that's for you. There are many different, I feel like I'm confusing people, but if I don't say it, they won't give me another word. There are so many different truths, so many different realities. I wondered why my guides made me open up with that or asked me to open up with those words. And each reality is important because it's determined upon the level of each soul and what they need. And when you remember that and focus on your light and bring your energy back to you, just focus on divine love. Like, just do it now. Focus on divine love and keep focusing on divine love, which is source energy, which is in everything. But we're not going to focus on those ones that are still trying to remember who they are. Focus on the purest source and think of gold. Are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
And feel that flowing through you and rippling outwards. Now, who are you? Know that feeling you feel now. You ask, you ask us what you want to do next, what you're meant to do next. Follow the feeling of bliss and continue to be guided knowing that we are with you and your needs will always be met. Focus on the bliss. Focus on the gold. Focus on the love.
Thank you.
I hope that resonated with you, made sense.
I think it resonated with all of us and
Yes.
made sense.
Yes, thank you for
Thank you.
asking, Paula. I
Wow.
felt like that was for very many of us on that call, and myself included.
Yeah. All right, a couple more Mystique members. Shera, you're up.
Hi, I'll turn my video on. I don't know. I was just compelled to raise my hand. I believe you have a message for me, some
Wow.
some aspect.
That's Mia.
Shera.
Shera.
Shera, sorry, Shera.
That's okay.
Thank you, Shera. Oh, the first thing they show me is in New Zealand, we used to have a toy that was round and it had a triangle, a square, star. And I remember my little sister had the pieces. She'd post them in. She'd have to find the pieces that fit each shape so that they could go inside. I don't know if you remember seeing any toy like that.
Many.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so you're used to being, thank you guys. Okay. We're different shapes. People are different shapes. If you can imagine that the ultimate shape is to be, most people aim for is to be a circle. And the square, the edges are rounded off. And the edges are the things that we hold that we need to, until we learn whatever that is or reconnect to whatever it is, then it gets rounded off and it's a circle and then we feel as if we fit in. But you're not. You're like a star, like a Merkaba. And you're one that has been, but you've not exactly been comfortable with all the time, because the knowing was to be the circle, because there's a lot more to know about the circle. But the stars that are coming out and being revealed are different. And you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to be you. You're reconnecting. They show me, they've taken me to a light grid. I work with light grids. And they're taking me to what I call the Mahatma portal, that connects all dimensions. And, okay, you're one of those ones. All right, then. You know, something happens when we feel as if we're forced to conform and be a certain way. What happens is we stop seeing, some of us can stop seeing our value. We start thinking, well, how come I'm getting this when they're getting that? You may be presented in front of a spiritual development group and the teacher's teaching something, but you have information that's more advanced. You just have a knowing. Do you know what they mean?
Yeah.
That's because you're the star and you're here to really shake things up. And you're also, oh, okay, thank you. They tell me you're also an earth anchor. You know, those times when that's what she needs to work on. Sensitivity, being in control of your energy so that you're not feeling what needs healing in everyone else, so that you can walk into a huge supermarket, a large group of people, and still have your peace.
Yeah.
And what they're saying is it would be good for you to, when you finish connecting, ask for your, okay, we're here to reconnect to all that we are. But while we're in our physical form, we have a team of specialized light beings who I call our assigned spirit guides. They're there for a reason. And your one's asking me to connect with your gatekeeper, asking your gatekeeper to close and guard the door when you're not connecting, so that you can actually ground properly, because you've had You haven't been able to ground properly, especially the higher the frequencies are. And the proof of that is that you shouldn't still be picking up everything about everyone.
Yeah.
After you finish grounding. And that shows you that that door's not closed properly. When it's closed, it doesn't block your abilities or your ability to receive information from your guides when you need to ask them, or your knowing, but it helps you be in control of your energy. When that door was open, you get bombarded by people who need extra help. Oh my God, there's so much about you. You did soul rescue work as well. So you helped, you have the master healing blueprints in your soul DNA. Okay. And you did a lot of soul rescue work as well. And that's why you feel them. So asking your gatekeeper to close and guard the door for you and to spend a little bit more time sitting in circle with your team so that they can help you. Just give you a bit more clarity. Don't be afraid to ask. You can't ask enough questions. They'll never get tired of it. Does that help?
Yes, a lot. It's exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. She has some masters in her line there for sure. All right, next up, let's go. Oh, we got one more Mystique member, you guys, and then we'll go open. Joe, you're up.
And I'm going to echo what Shera just said. I was called to raise my hand, and I'm kind of getting the impression that you have a message for me.
Okay. Hello. Joe, so as I feel your energy, first thing that I get is I hear, I am what I am. I am what I am. I am what I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. They're speaking about the I am. They're speaking about your mighty I am presence. They're speaking about the importance of, which is what you embrace, they tell me, is knowing your love, meaning you, knowing that light and how powerful it is, because in holding your space, you feed the collective conscious energy with the purest light. And a lot of earth anchors do that. And so the message that I get from spirit, from source is, oh, I see Jesus. Thank you. I don't know if you feel comfortable with Yeshua, but I see him as one of your guides. And the message that I get from him is just be, continue to be. Continue to be that love, continue to focus on that love, continue to be. And when you are continuing to be, whatever it is that's going on in this dimension that does not hold the frequencies of peace, of harmony, of divine love, stays in the peripheral and the outskirts, and your light shines even brighter. To just be is powerful. It's medicine. It's light. Does that make sense? Does that help in some way?
Joe.
yeah, he's there.
Joe, does that make sense?
We can't hear you if we're talking. Hi.
Yes, it all makes sense.
Mm.
Very
That's what,
much so.
that's what they asked me to
And thank
say
you
to you,
very
Sue.
much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being a
Oh, thank you.
beautiful light.
All right. Let's play.
Oof.
Thank you, Joe. Let's start with Liz P.
Hi, thank you so much.
Hi.
I am very curious about how to connect with my spirit guides and if there's anything that um, I guess they would like me to work on.
I'm so excited with you. Well, I don't have enough time to teach you how to connect with them. It's like driving a car.
Okay.
Keys to the car. It's I'm responsible for those I guide, and it's like I'll just say it in a nutshell. Focus on the love I'm calling your assigned guides. Use the words assigned guides, but that's what I teach in the package in depth for you. I can pass on a message though, because only because I want you to learn properly and safely, because there are a lot of beings out there. And so the message that I have for you is, Liz, okay. That's gorgeous. Wow, really? So you're learning not to be, you're becoming less reactive. You're learning not to allow others to pull you into their drama. Does that make sense?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
very, I'm really proud of you. Good on you. That hasn't exactly been the easiest lesson for you because you're a softie. You really are a softie. But boundaries are also about knowing yourself and being true to yourself. And the message from your assigned spirit guides are know that when you say no, you teach others as well, not just how to treat you, but how to be. And continue on the boundaries. It's okay to say no. My throat chakra is vibrating. And I feel that this year is about being empowered, even vocally as well. Speaking your truth comfortably, feeling comfortable with it. I see you really stepping up with your confidence as well. And I feel maybe not a career change, maybe it's something else you'll be doing that's to do with work, because my hands are going off and I see a vision of you sitting like a happy Buddha, peaceful and content, because you're stepping into a path that makes you happy, that resonates with your energy. So there's a big change for you this year when it comes to a different type of work as well you'll be doing. And I feel there's a connection with healing in that too. So I hope that all resonates with you, beautiful lady.
It did. Thank you so, so much.
Well, thank you. I feel like we're making everybody cry today.
Sorry.
So much love.
Love it. Let's go with Jill. You've had your hand raised for a little while. So Jill, you're up. If you guys could be kind of quick at turning off your mute, that'd be great. And if not, we'll go to Beverly. Okay, Beverly, you're up.
Hi.
Hey, Beverly.
Hello.
I honestly I was just wondering like what you see for me. I mean, I have like 20 other questions, but the time that we have.
You're gorgeous. Okay, and speaking of time, I better hurry up. I get just breathe. Breathe. There's a lot of busy energy around you, if that makes sense.
It does.
And I really feel a pressure in my solar plexus as well. But it feels as if most of it's not yours. You really are an empath. And you have channeling light codes as well. Channel, so you used to channel spirit in past lives. As a soul scar, I can see that in you. And I always giggle when I see the square boxes in people's brains. With you, it's about a place for everything in its place, making everything logical, even from a scientific point of view. That's part of your inherent nature. You picked that up from a previous lifetime. But where you are now, it's embracing the opposite of that, which is this, which is you. But the good thing about it is that when you do receive information, when you do have your wonderful experiences with spirit, with your guides, you question it even more. You want more proof. That's how you've been. And that makes you a really great teacher, being able to help and guide others. You've always been an intuitive counsellor, even when you were little. You have that in your inherent nature. And I get life coaching with you, just naturally guiding people, helping them open up. You have so many skills. Now it's about really embracing how everything is energy, including money, and feeling comfortable with that exchange, that monetary exchange for your skills. I see things freeing up for you more life-wise, energy-wise, so that you can really step up for you now and do more for you, because that's been on hold because you've been giving for others, having to help so many, if that makes sense to you. But now this change, and you feel it, you sense it. It's just trusting it will be, and do write down your goals for this year and your long-term goals as well. I feel as if I sense they need to be adjusted a little bit. Have a look through your goals for this year. But when you write them down, I also do spell casting, which is a good thing. But when you write your words, that's the beginning of your spells, of your, I always say light spells are prayers with intent. It's the same thing. It's words with faith. You're very interesting. You also have the pentagram, but yours is gold. You have mainly gold in yours. So you always, oh gosh, I want to bring so much. So where you are, write your words with intention. We'll just have another look at them, and thank you, guides. And all that help you've given out to others this year, it's about you adjusting and bringing the energy back more for yourself, because you're meant to step up even more, a lot more, in a big way. You're meant to be on a big platform. You know that, you sense that. It's just getting used to that.
Right.
It's part of your journey. It's part of what you chose to do before you took your physical form. And that's why I love it when people learn to sit in meditation or call a meeting with their sign guides, because you remember things. And it doesn't matter what anyone tells you. When you remember, and you remember with the knowing, that's your truth. And that's the other thing they're advising you to do too. Sit more with your guides and ask them. Does that help? Does that resonate?
Yeah, no, it really does. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Your turn to shine.
Susan, can we just so we can get more callers in, can we make them a little tighter and more concise, you think? Or is that not available to the guides?
I always got into trouble for that on Psychic TV. Okay, yes. Help me,
Uh,
guides, time.
Don't worry, too. Do
we
what
don't do, do, do
what's
you. I just thought I would ask.
do what feels natural.
No,
I think that'll be really serves the audience better anyway. When people
I'll do
really
mini,
kind of like,
mini.
yes,
Yeah.
don't worry.
You're fine. Renee, you're up.
Hi. I was specifically wondering about my artwork, and I feel like I'm channeling art more and wondering about discernment, or if something else more prominent comes up, I'm open to that as well.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Oh, the first thing I see is Saint Germain. I also see Archangel Metatron. And you have a lot of ascended masters, light beings, with you as your part of your team. You are channeling, and I see a change in your work. You'll start noticing as well. And they're saying just keep going with your work. I don't know if you already have a website, but I feel that having a platform where people can see your pieces when you're ready to sell them will be wonderful, because there's healing energy in them. They're gorgeous.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. Thank you, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mia, you're up.
Hi, it's actually Maya.
Hi, Maya.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm opening up to my gifts and I'm wondering what my next step should be or what those gifts might look like.
Okay. Oh, okay. A lot of dragon energy around you. Okay. Divine feminine dragon energy, so that's good. So I'm going to go with that. And with your gifts, I always say meditation is key, but they're showing me dragon energy around you, and that's the divine feminine. That's the nurturer, the healer, empowerer, that energy. And as that dragon energy wraps around you, you exude that space of, how can I say it? You need to ground more, because that's going to amp up a lot more. My hands are so hot and they feel heavy with the weight, but it's not a negative weight. It's the weight of power from healing. So you'll find that when you do your readings as well, when you connect one-on-one for people, they'll be very healing, because you're the healer and you're here for spirit to work through you. Just keep taking one step at a time, making sure that you know and understand the energies that communicate to you. That's really important. Don't rush into it. Just take your time and make sure you ground afterwards. Okay?
Great. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
All right.
I'm going to click. There you go. Zoom user, you're up.
Is that me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Marianne.
Hi, Marianne. Do you have a question?
Yes. So many questions. I'm trying to pick the best one.
Okay.
Last year, I was dealing with my nephew. A lot of what you've been telling other people has been resonating with me too. Particularly the last lady with the dragon. And I remember a vision I had last year, where I was going through a lot of grief because I've been losing a lot of family members. And at the end of the journey, I saw, I saw three people: my daughter, my dad, and my brother. And then I saw the phoenix, then the dragon, and then the white buffalo calf woman.
Perfect. Awesome. Do you want to know the interpretation of that dream?
Sure.
Oh, no, the vision. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So excited. I feel like jumping up and down. Well, you have mediumistic abilities, but also light codes. I see them in your cell DNA. And you're here to use that ability to help those ones receive from their loved ones as well. So with you, it's really interesting when you said Tatanka, white buffalo, the white buffalo woman. You're the messenger. And so you are the messenger. And I also see the owl with you too. The phoenix is about being reborn, finding who you are, finding yourself, knowing yourself. And you have the divine feminine dragon energy because you're also the healer and nurturer. That's part of your path. But the white buffalo, that is the communicator between, some people will say, heaven and earth or spirit and those ones here. And it resonates with you. It feels right. You feel it's part of what you're meant to be doing. And it's just, you're past the indoctrination of, let's just say, other people's ideas of what we should believe in, if that makes sense. Where you are now, it's about embracing everything. And so you're reconnecting so that you can help others heal in that way. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited for you. You have lots and lots of butterflies flying around your head, lots of them. But you have the owl. So the owl is specifically to do with two different things. Whoopsie. Anyway, it's to do with spiritual work and with the spirit world as well. I better leave that with you because I'm trying to do mini readings. But I hope that resonated with you, darling.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jill, you're up next.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Susan. I just want to say thank you to you because I've been in email. I had an email conversation with you recently, so I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm here, so
Thank you, Jeremy. Hello, lovely to see you here.
And I'd just like to say I used to live in New Zealand, so for 22 years. So just like to say it was such a lovely place to live in. Anyway, I've come back. I've gone through a massive change. I've left New Zealand, left my husband, and got long COVID, and I'm wanting to start fresh. So I'm wondering any advice around healing, because it's been quite a challenge getting through this, and also next steps. If you've got some more, any visions you're seeing. I've got lots of ideas, lots of things in the happening.
It's interesting because you say lots of ideas, and that's why when they give me the vision for that, it's a kaleidoscope that keeps changing. It's not set. It's ground, ground, ground. Ask Spirit, ask your guides to ground you. And take your time. You're very visual. They tell me to write everything down on paper. And take your time choosing. You can do everything. You can just pick one or a few things that you want to do at a time. If you choose one, it doesn't mean the others won't be as strong, won't be as good. But I see you don't want to focus on your health. That's where they're taking me. Thank you, guides. You're going through a purging. A lot of it is to do with mental and emotional purging, and particularly the programming. When we're in a relationship that doesn't honour our joy, our light, our beauty, it can influence the way we see ourselves in the world, how we see ourselves. So what Spirit's saying is to affirmations, do everything you can to tell yourself morning and night that you are magnificent, you're perfect in every way. Every single time something from the past, from the ex pops up, bang, hit it with, that was then, but that's not my reality. My reality is I'm a beautiful woman. I am perfect in every way. I'm so proud of who I am. I love who I am. I'm amazing. I rock, yeah. And if you're in front of a mirror, high five it. High five the mirror and go, yes. Every time he comes up, because he's still popping up, and you still get the triggers now and again, that's normal. But that's part of the long COVID as well. It's all connected to our emotions and our thought forms as well. You're in a new space now. I'm so happy for you. And things are just going to get better and better for you because you're honouring who you are. You've made that step, and that's why life's changing very quickly. So the main word of advice from them is heal. Thoughts, emotions, immediately get in the habit of replacing anything that doesn't honour your value and your worth with what you know you are. And it's just about reprogramming. And you'll get there. You're more than halfway there. You're in the foundations. You're building the building now, starting to. But for those walls to be built, you need to decide what you want.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Oh,
That was someone
hello.
else.
Yeah. So does that make sense, darling?
What
Yeah,
are you saying?
totally. I'm not sure who that is, but
I don't know who that is either. Sorry,
anyway,
darling.
thank you so much, Susan. Thank you. Yes,
So welcome and congratulations.
I think we can go over and share and then maybe come back and take another.
We would like to go ahead and share your program, and then we'll come back if we've got time.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up right now. All right, this is called How to Be Your Own Psychic.
Oh man, that sounds so fun. Like, I am so interested.
I know, because I mean, there's a difference between being a psychic, like we're a psychic, that's like more like an intuitive, right?
Yeah,
like we can see some things, but not
very
the specific.
evidential.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Susan, take it away.
Absolutely. So this is a package designed to teach you how to reconnect. Remember how to reconnect, because we all do. It's just that anyway. And so get clear messages, how to communicate with your sign spirit guides, which is so, so important. Because then, you know, whenever you need something, and there's so much involved in those, it teaches you how to be in control of your energy, how to identify different energies, whether you're picking up someone's thought or someone's intentions. It's not coming from your guides and what you want. It also teaches, we're going to go through a very special session using soul scrying, which is accessing your Akashic records for the purpose of identifying any fear, any blocks that are in the way of you being able to feel, sense and see spirit, your guides in other words. So really opening up your third eye as well, so that you're always able to have that clarity. But that's part of what we are naturally anyway. And what else? Yeah, that's what that's about. And they're 90-minute sessions. There are two. It doesn't matter what stage you're at, even if you're beginning. I've been facilitating these types of classes for years, and that's on a professional level. And every single person who sits in a class, even a workshop, they all are able to connect with their guides. They're given the tools to do so. There you go. And you're also able to have apart from the two group calls, there's also a question and answer to make sure that you're all on track with everything. And you're also, part of the package is how invaluable the trilogy is. The trilogy helps you open up safely and accurately, make sure your energies are clear, The second part of it increases your vibration, which then makes it easier for you to connect with your side spirit guides. And the third one is grounding people. Most people don't ground properly. They connect and that door's still open. That's why a lot of people, when they start doing these types of classes or they see something on YouTube and they say, I'm going to raise my vibration, they become overly sensitive. They start seeing not just the light beams, but some see the other ones or feel them. And then they close down because it's too uncomfortable. With this package, you get taught so that you are in control, so that you're comfortable. That's how I like to guide you. And I'm really looking forward to helping those ones who join. And you also have the option of having a one-on-one in-depth session with myself as well, private session over Zoom, which always adds to, you can use it for whatever you want, but I suggest you use it for part of the package as well. And there you go. And you're back. Hello.
Is
Hello,
a
darling.
to-pay option again for anything that was over 150. So it really makes it easy for you to just choose. We wanted to make it easy for you to choose you if you are really feeling called to any one of the speaker special offers. But Susan, I have to say this, like when I first was introduced to Susan, when she came on and everyone was kind of shy about raising their hand. So I raised my hand and asked a question. And she blew me and Jeneth away.
Yeah.
We've worked with a lot of different we've had other evidential mediums here, and we've had lots of different people that read, but Susan was so clear and keen in. She even knew that I was receiving messages for Jeneth from her father. She was able to tell me that I had been a medium in a past life. Stuff that was just like we knew, but we didn't know like that. Like it was really cool to have what we knew very validated. And I think that, I really used it as a launching pad for other things that I'm now working on, and Jeneth has too. It's amazing.
One psychic session can really change your entire world by the right person.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, so
like every one of these feel into them. Are they aligned? Is your heart going yes? And yes, this would be really fun for me to explore. I think I've paid $350 for a psychic session back in the day by somebody who was, just as almost spectacular as Susan, right? So I just want to say this is a huge, huge value.
Yes.
That could possibly really change, as Kenji would say, what train you're on.
Very good.
Yeah.
And Shera says yes with like 4 exclamation points behind it.
Yeah.
And again, if you're feeling called, just make it easier, or let us know what you need and we'll help you make that happen as well. So if you're not seeing what you need to see as far as the special offer there, you can just write us if you're having any questions, team@houthustle.com, and we'll get you all squared away.
Yeah. The special offer link is in the chat. You can also find all of our special offers at houthustle.com/live, and just look under the speaker you just saw, click on that special offer button, and off you go to having a really cool new course or a session with somebody extraordinary.
We've got a question because I promised that we would ask them from the chat.
Great.
And some Irene wrote in and she asked, she says, hello ladies, I'm at a standstill in my awakening. I need assistance in what my path is and where do I come from? Thank you.
Oh,
Irene.
And her last name is Carvajal.
Hi, Irene. Thank you for your question, darling. The first thing that they show me is they pulled me through the tunnel. You have a lot of past lives, and The main one I see is a priest. And in that lifetime, you were a wonderful priest. I won't go into all those details for the time, of course, but you embraced the teachings of that belief. And one of the teachings that you embraced was that anything to do with connecting with the spirit is a no-no. Being able to have visions, being able to have claircognizance, any psychic ability, any healing ability is a no-no. That is what you taught as a priest in that lifetime. And it was such a wonderful life. In your soul DNA, I see different rooms. And the room where all your spiritual experiences are, darling, because you're reconnecting, the codes from that lifetime as a priest is in that room as well. And what you need to do is you need to rewrite the codes or the beliefs from that lifetime. And that's the work that you're going to have to do. That's why there's a resistance. The other thing too is you're very sensitive, and you know subconsciously, your higher self knows that when you step up another level, you're going to see everything. And seeing everything can be an uncomfortable place to be, especially when you're sensitive and you feel everything as well. So you have some working on being in control is very important right now. Number one. But the number two is you're going to have to rewrite those codes. So you're going to have some type of past life regression past. I can help you in the package if you're interested, if you feel called to it, because it also includes clearing that as well through soul scrying, which is part of the package as well, because it's part of, you're not alone. A lot of people connect and then they come with the resistance. They come up against the resistance. But there are lots of reasons for that. But that's why you're not doing anything wrong. It shows me that you're doing everything right. You're progressing. And now you're like the layers of the onion. So that's what that layer is. I hope it makes sense to you.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Any
you.
others on the chat over there?
I
That's it.
think we're good right now.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
go ahead and we're going to take one more. Let's take Romani. She's up here next. Yes.
Hi there.
Hi
Thank
there.
you. I wasn't expecting to be called on.
Hello.
Hi there. I was just wondering, so I just connected also with the white buffalo just a few days ago. And I just kind of wanted to explore more of that, or if there's any other things I need to know about the book series I'm writing, or not writing, but creating, I guess. It's a whole thing. Please.
Thank you, darling. You see, white buffalo spirit's coming up a lot
I
because
was going to say the same thing. I've heard it. This is the third time, and I heard it in weird places now. Like
that's
this weird
beautiful.
Yeah.
Because we are reconnecting. And earlier on, I mentioned there are two types of souls currently in this dimension: the ones that are still journeying to reconnect, and the helpers, the teachers. And that's where you come in. So the white buffalo spirit will connect to the teachers, the ones who are reconnecting to help guide others, to help others heal, to help others learn. And your books are exciting, by the way. They show me that there's a change. You're starting to feel a change in energy with it. And I see your guides stepping in more solidly. You're a channel. Cool. So that's what that's about. Awesome. It's about you reconnecting, bringing through that divine feminine, bringing through spirit's truth. Yeah.
Wonderful. That's the second time I've heard I'm a channel. I don't know really how to act when I'm doing it, I guess. So that's cool to hear.
And it's so important to be in control of your energy. Identify the energies that are coming to you. because there are so many energies in this dimension. Ask your guides to help you, to show you. Okay.
Thank you.
I have a
Thank you.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You mentioned in your special offer that it's really important for you to identify those incoming. Do you do that often just by asking questions to see who your team is? And
there are techniques that I teach people. I remember I was running away from this, still didn't want anything to do with it. And then I saw Bean. I was drawn to a book about Archangel Michael, and I saw this angel appear in my living room. I went, wow, he looks just like the picture in the book.
wow.
And I thought, and he was speaking to me, and he made me feel euphoric. I didn't feel a negative energy. I didn't see any darkness. I just saw pure light. He followed me, even told me which train to catch, which carriage to get into, because I used to travel a long way to the office before I was doing this work. And deep down, I had a niggly feeling, but a lot of people don't. And I was able to find out and identify that this was an entity not from the light at all.
Wow.
And so I went on a journey, fear-based to begin with, because I didn't want that to ever happen to me again. And I've learned how to be in control of the energies that speak to me. I bring them through if they're from the light. If they're not, I know what to do so that then they can't come anywhere near me. So it's about learning discernment. It's so important. We need to know the energies that are wanting to come to us, especially as light workers, and so many are reconnecting to all that they are now, and doing that work like you ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did that answer the question?
Yeah, that was way more than I thought. I thought you were just going to say, yeah, just ask them who they are. So thank you. I appreciate
well, you
that.
you can too. I mean, I thought I was speaking with Archangel Michael.
Yeah,
and I was
I
even
remember you
pointing
sharing this.
Archangel Michael, and it wasn't.
Yes. And then that reiterates the importance of really, working with someone, utilizing the program that you have available, working with to learn that discernment. I think that was super important for me because I used to run around all scary all the time because I had things that were happening to me and I didn't know how to explain them. So then I'd always be like, I used to walk around like, in Jesus' name, get away. Like, I mean, I was scary. Like I would, because somebody said I could do that. So I still sometimes I'm like, divine white light. Like I know how to really work with this now, but I used to be scary, like real scary when I was young. And my dreams were really scary. So so now, yes, I mean, my friends were all watching scary movies and I'm like, no. Like, I mean, I used to watch them and then I got too much. So this is all the things that you learn with something when working with, something like your program that really teaches to how to discern. It's to me, it's super important. But that's my PSA for the day.
Did you have something else you wanted to ask?
No, it's okay. I tried to ask the other thing on the chat, so I'm sorry that I couldn't. My computer died, and so we had one more that came in. She wanted to know when she will meet her life partner, and I believe her name was Aisha.
In 4 minutes.
I know.
Yes.
Oh my goodness me, Aisha. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't feel a connection with her.
I know, and it's probably because it's But you know what? We'll definitely have you back, and if she writes me email, I will make sure to ask that question live on the air next time because we adore you.
Oh my gosh, you're such a pleasure
You're
to
so gorgeous. I'm so happy. I'm so looking forward to this program because I love helping people become empowered. You know?
Yeah,
I can feel that from you.
Being empowered, not being controlled, or we're all capable of connecting. We're all capable of it.
Yes, thank you. Couple comments. They say, I love you, Susan, and your energy. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I love your energy. Thank you. A beautiful session. What a wonderful call. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. Do you have, we have 3 minutes. Do you have any parting words for us?
Yes. Spirit, Great Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Almighty God, whatever you call that energy, source energy, you can call it your higher self, your mighty I am, or whatever, is always about peace, harmony, and love. Let those always be the energies to guide you, and focus on those energies. And when you do, that creates an energy within you, because like attracts like. And it's so much easier then to be led to what you need. It's so much easier to see the truth, to have that discernment. There's a little baby steps. You may think, oh, well, what does that do? It does everything, because where your attention goes, your energy flows.
Yes.
With everything going on in this dimension, it's so important to hold the light. And you can control how the energies in this dimension influencing you by choosing to focus on everything that makes you feel peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank
And
you so
lots of
much.
love to you all. Lots
Yes.
of love to
Yes.
everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I love this platform. Love your show.
Oh,
I love
Thank
all of
you. We wow.
We've been working
amazing.
on it. Thank you,
In the
thank
real raw way. Susan, thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys stick
Thank
around.
you.
We've got one more call today.
It's a great one too. Yeah.
They've all been so
I
great.
know this has been an amazing day.
Oh,
Golly.
Yeah.
Golly.
Whew. I feel like I'm sweating here.
Well, because so I was writing this on the chat, and y'all might not know this,
Well, I
but
do live in Texas, but
that's true. I was writing this in the chat. Somebody said, I felt like some of these messages were for me.
yeah.
And I said, Divine tells us who to call on.
Yeah.
And usually that person that we call on will have a question that when Susan receives and provides the answer, it is for many in the group. And so it's really for the group to have that facilitation. And so I love that we are able to do that, and that everybody was really receiving that, because those are the things I pray about before we start these calls. Like, I'm like, no, it's needed here.
It's so interesting being around Leonka when we in working with her. Because yesterday I'm like, hey, let's turn on the Zoom and get some like cute little faces for YouTube. And she starts with a prayer. And so the beginning of the Zoom in the 2 minutes that we had was just us praying. But you know what? It amplified me, and it amplified the whole vibe of the show.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm all for praying before work.
I love it. Well, and so Kenji was able to do that for us today, because I didn't, and I thought, good job, Kenji, you took it right out of my
I know.
Because I love having that center. I love having the intention of, coming back into center and presence. And then we get to, address whatever is needed. And I feel like it's all divinely guided, and it comes through. It's funny that she thinks it's funny. I'm like praying.
I wanted some background footage for Instagram, so I got her ironing on the floor, and
that's a regular thing. Me putting on my nails.
Yeah, she's like, okay, let me get everyone on. You guys probably can't even see her nails.
I know. But I feel like you can't.
Right.
Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll get started with the new recording.
Yeah, we
here
have
in
just a
second.
couple announcements too, while you wait. As you noticed on this